Hi Ruby, how's it going?
Very well. I'm very happy to be finally back to Sri Lanka.
Again, yeah. How was the flight back here?
The flight was very long, because I come from a country called Malta, which is in Europe. And of course, to fly all the way to Sri Lanka, it takes like a day, But again, I'm very happy to be in beautiful Sri Lanka.
What have you been up to since the last time you visited us?
Since the last time, well, many things happened and many things did not happen, because it was COVID, But I actually used the time into my favor. When there were no parties happening and no gigs happening, I invested in a new studio and I was doing a lot of live streams. Then when the gigs restarted, I jumped back on the plane and I was touring non-stop ever since.
All across the world, I suppose?
Everywhere, like in every corner of the world,
Yeah. So what is your current mood and what has been the last piece of music you listened to?
Well, my current mood is always a progressive one. And the last piece of music that I listened to, I was actually preparing my music for tonight's party. So it was music that I'm going to play tonight, basically.
Oh, nice. Can't wait to hear that. How have the last couple of years been for you, given everything that's been going around the world?
Well, the last couple of years for me, they were really good, because finally, I've been DJing for nearly 3 decades now, but I got discovered internationally only for the past 3 to 4 years. So yes, these past couple of years were amazing for me. I've been touring, I've been DJing in many countries and connecting with a lot of people from all over the world. So the past few years were actually the best of my career so far.
So like you said, you've been touring all around the world. So what has been the most memorable moment for you?
Well, I'm lucky enough that I get to DJ in many different countries, and I must say that each country that I visit, each country where I play music, has its own story. Each country is different, one of my most energetic gigs was certainly here in Sri Lanka. The most energetic and the most crazy, I could feel the power. It was really, really good.
It was the one on 2019?
Exact, 2.5 years ago, that was really good. When it comes to music quality, I think it's Argentina. The Argentinians really know their music. And not so long ago, a couple of months ago, I discovered a new country where I really enjoyed playing music at. This is Pakistan. To my surprise, it was really good, and it's a country where I met a lot of cool people who are really into music.
That's so cool to hear. Can you name 3 tracks that were important in your musical development and why are they so significant for you?
Why? To pick 3 tracks, it's always difficult. I've been in this business for a very long time. I've been a music lover since I was a kid. But if I had to pick 3 tracks, will be definitely Dark and Long by Underworld. I just love this track. It's about 30 years old now, and it was one of the first tracks that with it I discovered the flow of progressive house. So that's Dark and Long by Underworld. Got to Go Passion. It's another early 90s. Again, it was the beginning of the progressive sound, It was another track that when I heard it, I fell in love with the groove, with the melodies and with the harmonies of progressive. And last but not least, it's a track called Playing with Knives by Bizarre Inc. It was like a rave track. It was like a track from 1991. It's one of my earliest memories of electronic dance music.
So the classical ones.
Yeah, classic are more of a rave track,
Okay.
rave track.
Yeah. So do you consider yourself a DJ or a producer first? And which do you enjoy the most?
I would consider myself first as a DJ,
Okay.
second as a promoter, because I organize events myself and I'm very active online promoting music, and third, producer. I enjoy the 3 of them, these 3 things. But if I had to pick one, which one do you enjoy most? Is certainly DJing.
DJ.
Even my name, is DJ Ruby. I'm a DJ. So I would classify myself as DJ first, as I just said. And if I had to pick one, which one I enjoy the most, certainly DJing and touring. I love playing music in different countries. Experiencing like different cultures and different meeting kinds of people in different world and being able to play music for them, perform for them.
Yeah, that's very kind and nice.
Exactly.
If you could set up an event with a line of 3 artists of your choice, who would you book and what set times would you ascribe to the artists?
Rather than artists, I would pick up acts, bands, you know? So I would definitely pick up Underworld, I would pick up Chemical Brothers, and I would pick up a Psy-Dub act called Spongel. So I would go for those three. I would do the warm-up, you know, I will play first, then I'll put Spongel, then I'll put the Chemical Brothers, and then I'll end my party with Underworld. So that would be my perfect lineup of my perfect event.
Okay, so that's it for today, all the questions that I have for
Thank you very much.
And I hope you enjoy the event today. Thank you.
Sure,
for
I'm
being with
really
us.
looking forward to get to play music for Sri Lankans again. Thank you very much.
you so much.
Thank you.